Do you have advice for potential writers with dyslexia? So if you have dyslexia, you have to understand how you best operate, and then you have to dictate your writing strategy around that. That could mean different time frames. It could mean making sure you're plotting your book. It could mean a lot of different things. So you understand how you worked in school. You understand how you work at work. Implement that into your writing strategy. Give yourself a little extra space for when your brain doesn't quite work the way that you want it to, so you have a little bit of a grace period. So don't, overbook your deadlines. Make sure that you have a little bit of space, and make sure you have the ability to walk away when you need to. Now, because you do have dyslexia, and you will probably write things a little bit out of order because you process things a little bit out of order, you want to make sure that you are heavily invested in working with other people to monitor what you're doing. So you need to be very careful with your self-editing. You need to be making sure you use at least one editing program like Grammarly or Pro Writing Aid. Pro Writing Aid is, by the way, on sale for Black Friday, and if you need it, or any of them, I'm affiliates for them, so I can get a kickback if you use it and it comes out of their pocket. If you are then going through your self-editing and you've gone through your Grammarly Pro Writing Aid, then you need to be getting beta readers in here. You may need more than you think if you're dyslexic and you struggle with writing things a little bit out of order. Have extra people go through it, and don't have them go through it at the same time. Most people, when you have beta readers, you hand it to like 2 or 3 people and say, here you go, give me notes. With this, I would say do one at a time, and it's going to draw your process out a little bit more, but the first person is going to catch things that you can then fix. Then hand it to the second person after it's been through a set of eyes. Now they can refine what that person missed. Now hand it to the third person. They can refine what the 2 first people missed. It's going to help you a little bit more. Then you have to work with professional editors. No matter whether you are traditional or indie published, you got to do it in both. But you need to get as many eyes as possible on there and let them know, I'm dyslexic. I could be doing things like X, Y, and Z. I could be rearranging my words or my letters or whatever it happens to be. So please be extra precise as you're looking at this, and actively watch for this type of thing as you're going through it to help me out. So you just have to take a couple of extra steps. You can absolutely do it. And now that you know it's going to be a potential issue for you, you have the ability to set it up before you even start so that you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get frustrated, and you don't miss things. Give yourself grace, extra deadline time, and make sure you have extra eyes on it and prepare them for what they might see so that they can best help you out and give you the proper feedback to make sure you're getting things fixed.